What's going on there, everybody, and welcome back to some more trucking with iVision. We are here, we are loaded up and ready to go. We got ourselves a load of trees. Yeah, look at that, trees, 8,950 pounds of trees. So not a super heavy load here, but we're in Butte, Montana. We're going to be heading up here to Missoula. If you haven't known or haven't heard, Texas has been released. Here is Texas. So lots of stuff to see there. We're going to be heading down to Texas after we finish up in Montana here. So we still got Missoula and Thompson Falls, and then we're gonna make the long haul all the way from Thompson Falls there to Texas. So it's gonna be a little bit before we get there. My hope is to kind of come through and hit some of these roads that we haven't seen, and then maybe kind of come into Texas through Raton here. But we'll figure that out on our way. But we're a little bit of ways there, so if you're looking for Texas, it's coming, just not probably not soonish. But we'll see what happens there. But yeah, anyhow, so we're gonna be heading up here to Missoula. We've got ourselves a location here. I'm assuming it's a Kenworth dealership and that it's bugged, and that's why it's showing it to us. So we'll go grab that, and then we're gonna kind of swing on over here. We're gonna grab the photo here because that's a photo opportunity, and then we'll kind of come back up and loop down to deliver at the good old, what does that look like? Something Valley. Sweet Valley, potentially? Let's take a look at our load sheet here. Let's see, destination. Walden's. Okay. So the destination sheet seems wrong. Anyhow, we're also going to need some fuel, so we'll go and deal with that on our way as well. But 215 miles. It is kind of a, not a super long journey. Should be fairly quick, except driving through town there's going to slow things down. But it'll be alright. I did change the views up on the truck. I don't know. I started it with bus sim, and then I kind of moved on over here with truck sim as well. So it's just kind of, I don't know. Feels a little bit better. I can see more. You can hopefully see more. And yeah, we'll just kind of go from there and see how things play out. But yeah, I definitely like this a little bit better. I think it'll be good. We're at the train yard though. A train depot in Montana. There's a sign here. I didn't notice a sign when we came in, but there is a sign. I'll kind of show you. You can see it here. I believe it's when we first pull into the yard. Oh, we can bypass. Okay. That's good. We're bypassing. I'll see you guys later. I'll see you later. Oh yeah, here's the sign right here. Kind of see it as we go by, but it's the Montana Freight Terminal. So yeah, it's a thing. There's some coal over there. That's cool. We used to have a coal power plant in our town, and so I always used to see the little engine there and the coal carts going around. It was super cool. So you know, for any train fans out there, that was definitely one of those things. But yeah, I've always talked about doing Train Sim World. I know they got like Train Sim World 2 now, or is it 3? I don't even know. I should be better about that. I think it's 2. Could be wrong though. But yeah, I always talk about doing it, and then I just never do. I mean, they do a really good job. I first started with trains. I forget who developed that one. That was my original foray into it. Super cool, awesome. I liked how they used the they had like the Steam workshop, then they had like their own workshop too for content. Super cool. And then obviously Dovetail came in with their version, and then obviously I went to Train Sim World, and that just kind of seemed to take off a little bit more. But yeah, I think both really good. The problem with trains, it's the same thing with like plane sim, is it gets expensive, right? When you start talking about the DLC that you need to add on, in terms of, you know, trains, it could be engines, rolling stock, routes. Like it gets insane. It gets super costly. You know, flight sim's the same way. You know, you're paying for airplanes, you're paying for airports, you're paying for other scenery items, other, you know, subscription services to, you know, to kind of get the full immersion. it gets super expensive when you like really invest into it. And I know I've talked about the price of like Truck Sim as well, even. Um, I've never actually done a paid mod for Truck Sim. I know there's some out there, but I've never done one. I mean, I think what we have content-wise is amazing. It would be cool if I can't see my mirrors down there anymore. I just realized now that we're sitting like this, but we don't. I mean, I guess you could theoretically pay for cities and towns and stuff to be created. I mean, but you don't see that, like, it's not super big, right? Like, you don't see someone just come out and make do like a super detailed town and then go, okay, here you go, you know, like $5 or something. Yeah, you just don't see that. But yeah, I do have some mirrors right on the front of the hood there. You can kind of see. Look at these trees, though. It's amazing. I want to plant these trees. Sorry, cart. That was my fault. We got a little close there, didn't we? Got a little close there as we're trucking. It's super. I don't understand this truck, though, and the sounds. Like, super quiet outside, and then as soon as we go inside, it's like, what happened here? None of the windows are down, so it's not that. It's just, it's really interesting how that works out. But yeah, super good journey here. Sad news. I don't know if I talked about this last time. I know I've talked about Alaskan Truck Simulator. And it originally was supposed to come out in December here. Yeah, that's no longer happening. That game has been delayed. Probably figured it was gonna be, like, when they released that beta or that demo and kind of saw where it was at. I think the developers realized they had a ways to go to get it to the standards that people were really looking for. I think gameplay wise, it added a ton. Talked about that before as well. But visually and aesthetically, and there were a few minor gameplay things where it's like, what? But yeah, I think it was the best decision to delay that. Hopefully, what I'd like to see, because of it being like an Alaskan Truck Simulator game, I'm okay if they wait all 2023 and release it towards the end of the year. I don't know if they can afford to. You know, obviously costs play a major factor into that type of stuff. So I'm not sure, you know, how long they could delay that. I think it would be, whoa, I'm so sorry, Art, but I gotta cut you off. If they could handle delaying it for that long, I think it would be beneficial to them. At the same time, though, I kind of feel like they're gonna get some money from that game, right? There's going to be a ton of people that want that. I know I do, and at the same time, I know it's not going to be what Truck Simulator is. It's not going to be what ETS2 is, right? Like, it's not those games. Like, it's not competing head to head, in my opinion, just because the gameplay is so much different, right? We talk about Truck Sim, ETS2. You're just hopping in, right? And you're driving your load, you're picking your load up, you're going. You're not worried about maintenance and all that type of stuff. Yeah, that's like kind of half integrated, but it's not like full and on integrated like Alaskan Truck Simulator is. So it's much different, and I think depending on what you're looking for, you know, like, you're gonna have options. So I think that's cool. Let's see what else. Obviously, we got Texas here. Oklahoma has been announced as the next state that'll be coming, so that'll be cool. I don't think that's a very big state. Like, that's super small. You know, what I'd really like to see SCS do is, if we're going to charge more for bigger states like Texas, can we charge smaller amounts for the smaller states? I think that would be a little bit nice. But I just realized we're coming up here into Missoula already. That's crazy. We are getting up here super quick. But hey, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that, right? We wanted to get in, we wanted to get out. 15 miles was not not long on this journey. This is super cool. But yeah, I can see the town there already. So, we're running out of fuel. Yes, I am very well aware of that. I am. That's also why we were going this way, because there's a fuel station there. We can get some fuel. So, that's all stuff that's going to help add to the experience here. And the enjoyment. But yeah, Missoula is coming up. Yes, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know if it would be better for me to just get into Thompson, kind of take a, grab a load from there, and then we go and kind of make our trek towards Texas, or if we're actually going to take and do a load to there. It's going to be interesting because no matter how I do it, I'm going to have to record that video straight away. I don't know, maybe we'll do multiple loads. I kind of want to do some longer hauls, obviously. And I don't know if we'll have like a super long haul all the way to Texas. That would be super cool. But at the same time, like if I do that, like it's going to be a full day of recording. Because we're going to have to make some stops and stuff and whatnot. So it'll be like a full day of recording. But in reality, the episodes will probably just come out like they normally would. The only difference would be I might extend them to be like 40 minutes instead of the usual 30 or under. I think that guy's turning. Yeah, he was. So that would be my only difference, I think. And in 40 minutes, I mean, we're still not covering a ton in 40 minutes. But it's a lot still. It's still a lot. It's just not as much. So I don't know, some different things to think about before the next episode. But Missoula has now been discovered. So we've now seen 14 out of the 15 cities here in Montana. Thompson Falls being the last one that we'll need to see. Oh, there's that fuel station. We're gonna need that. We'll grab that on the way out of here. After we go check this out. This will be interesting because I can't back this thing up, so we're gonna have to. Hopefully, there's a turnaround spot here. My assumption, though, like I said, is that this is a Kenworth dealership, and that the icons, it's just bugged for some reason. It's showing us what it is. Yeah, because there's Kenworth. So, it is what it is. There's nothing like super wrong with it, but it's a little annoying. Is it gonna make it? Oh, there it is. Okay, so it gave it to us. I was gonna see if I could turn around back here. I think this would be a good turnaround spot, as long as there's no invisible barriers or anything. There we go. This is good. So far, so good. We're not jackknifing anything, so that's good stuff there. Alright, we'll kind of come this way. So, beautiful there. Kenworth dealership is right there. So that's good. Yeah. So let's go get some fuel now, and then we can get this delivered. Ooh, cut that a little short there. Oh well. We're a little tight. A little short, a little tight, however you like to describe it. Otherwise, this is good though. We're not having too many problems here. So I like how things are going. It's been a smooth journey as well. Super smooth journey, which I love. Ooh, can I get? Come on. Oh. Normally this would be okay, but I need to go straight because we need to get some fuel. So we gotta get some fuel. Look at all these trees. This load's a very nice load. Look at this bus though, kind of getting up on us there. Very nice. We do got that little picturesque spot coming up, which is where we're gonna take our photo, get that photo op in, and then yeah, we'll keep on trucking. So yeah, this will be good. So we go. We'll definitely have to keep an eye on fuel during our long haul, especially if we're taking some more of them back roads. But should be good. Should be good. Come on, light. Oh, nope, not yet. Not yet. Gotta wait for the turn. Alright, there we go. Don't mind us. Need to get some fuel. Lots of spots here. That's a cool little travel center. I like it. Let's just come right in. There's the scales. Never really used the scales at these others, at any of these truck stops. They've just kind of been there. I'm gonna fully fuel ourselves up here just because don't want to worry about it for a little while, and then we should be good. Holy cow, this is expensive. Oh, holy crap, over $1,000. That's insane. Alright, well, we're fully fueled up and ready to go. He's still putting a seatbelt on. That's okay. That's okay there, buddy. Alright, let's see how we can get out of here, though. We need to go that way. Very big. What do they got? Some stuff back here. There we go. What is this? Looks like an abandoned motel or something. Let's see. Do we need the outside or the inside lane? We'll take the outside. I mean, it's a parking lot, right? You kind of just create your own road as you go. Just kind of create your own road as you go, and you know, as long as nobody gets hurt, everything's okay. There we go. Beautiful. Just like that. Look how nice this load looks too, on that curve. Look at that. That's beautiful. That is very beautiful. Just waiting for the light to change once again, and then we can be on our way. We'll have to wait for the straight to go though first. As predicted. As predicted, we all have to wait. That's fine. That's okay. We can wait. Our destination's not that far along. Come on now. Holy cow, that was a really, really, really long wait. Holy cow, for no cars. I wish it was, I don't know, I wish there was a way to program it where if there was no cars, that, I don't know, that the light wouldn't change or it would change quicker. I don't know, something. Would just be nice. Alright, coming up. What do we got? Looks like another garage that we could purchase. So that's kind of cool. Another garage to purchase. If you're looking for a garage, you can get one here in Missoula. They all look the same though. I wish they would be a little bit different. Just a little bit different on the outside. There's a train. That's a red light. How about that? There we go. I was hoping we wouldn't have to stop, but not the case. Not the case here. See, like this, like we were so far back when we saw that red that this like for sure could have been different. Sorry to make you stop, lady. I like how the AI too, like they don't even look. Like they're just looking straight the whole time. So that lady's turning right. Whoa, that lady was turning right and she didn't even look left. Whoa, look at this train. Look at that train there. Oh, that is so cool. Look at this guy. What are you doing? He got caught off by the train too. Look at that thing. That is so cool. Oh, there's a police officer. Sorry, sir. Go ahead. Go ahead, sir. We're just sightseeing over here. Look at this thing. What is this? Oh, it's just the shadow. Look at this train here. That's so cool. That is super, super cool. I like that. That was neat. It's the ATS Bank. I love it. What we got there? Some horses. UPS over there. A lot of stuff to see. That's just it. There's like so many things to see. Every time you drive through, you can see something different. One, thanks to mods changing up stuff. But then two, like SCS adds stuff in as well, in updates. And it's little things. Sometimes they make notes, other times they don't. This is a picturesque spot though. Okay. I guess I kind of see it. We'll grab a photo here. All right, we got ourselves another courthouse there. A lot of courthouses. They must really like their courthouses. That's twice now we've had to take a photo with the courthouse, but that's fine. We're gonna go up. We're gonna get this get out of town here, and then we're gonna get this delivered. So yeah, not 250 miles went by pretty quick, there, and then we'll be moving on. So if you stuck with me this long, we'll talk about content that's still coming out. We obviously have American Truck Sim going on. We got Bus Simulator 21. We have 2 Point Campus. And because Alaskan Truck Simulator has been delayed, we might start shifting also to having Lawn Mowing Simulator added as well. Whoa, dude. What are you doing? So yeah, that's all kind of coming up here. And then obviously I've talked about Construction Simulator. We're probably going to do that too. Probably going to do that though after the new year. So we'll kind of start with Lawn Mowing Simulator, kind of see how that's perceived. We could have like lawn mowing and construction at the same time. I just don't want to overwork things too much. But we'll see kind of what happens content-wise. Obviously, we've got a lot to do. So we'll kind of keep going there. What do you... He was like, he thought about it. He's like, do I go? Do I not go? Do I go? Do I not go? So yeah, a lot of things going on there, and we'll get it all figured out. But yeah. Oh, we're not going to Butte, so we want to get over. Not going to Butte. But yeah, that's just kind of what we got going for now. Like I said, it's always kind of playing it by ear, week by week. We always have the same, though, right? We're always going to have Bus Simulator 21 and American Truck Sim for the moment. And then it's just like, what do we add in to replace 2 Point? I mean, we could move 2 Point Campus to Tuesdays and then have, Bus Sim or... Lawn Mowing Sim on Thursdays. I don't know. Or now it's kind of like, well, we've always done 2 Point on Thursdays for a while. Should we just keep it at that slot so that way people aren't freaking out? The other thing is too, we can start doing multiple episodes also a week. I know I have like multiple series going on at a time. So for some people, I think they like that. I think others would rather just like, no, just give me what I want. So that's always the fun part, right? Of trying to manage it all. I think doing it the way I do, one, makes it easy for me because I can constantly play different things, right? I don't get burned out. Obviously, Truck Sim kind of gets burned out at times, especially because there's just so much of it. And Texas is obviously going to take a long time to do. I mean, we're talking months to potentially go through all of that. So that's definitely something there where we can get some burnout. But we'll see how everything kind of plays out. I got to look at, too, because of holidays this year. So normally we do Truck Sim on Sundays and Bus Sim on Saturday. Well, this year, Christmas falls on the Saturday, Sunday. So we're probably going to skip that week. Unfortunately, probably going to skip that week. Then I need to look. I think New Year's also falls on a Sunday. I'll have to double check that. So that means New Year's Eve would fall on the Saturday. I don't mind releasing on the eve, just because for the most part I don't feel like people are really doing anything New Year's Eve until like that evening. And then it's usually like New Year's Day, like people are getting together. So probably going to not do anything. I don't know, I gotta look at the calendar just to verify days. But yeah, with Christmas falling on the Saturday and Sunday this year, most likely won't be releasing Truck Sim or Bus Sim on those days. So they'd be the week after, but I don't know, we'll get there when we get there, and then yeah, figure that out. So we're going here. Come on, buddy. We made a really good time for the amount of stuff we saw here in Missoula. Definitely made some good time. So I like that. Look at that bridge. Super cool. They do have some really nice bridges in this game. I can't wait till we can get better anti-aliasing though. I think that's the next big thing. Not so much, I mean, right now it looks fine. But for like VR people, I think it's gonna be super huge. So I'm super excited for that because I do play this in VR every now and then. I do enjoy it. If I probably wasn't doing recordings of this, I probably would play it in VR a lot more. But having to go back and forth, grab the beta for VR beta, you know, and then come out of it to do normal, it's kind of a pain. I know it doesn't take that long to do, but if I knew there was going to be like a good period of time, then I probably would do the beta. Whoops, I didn't mean to fully stop there. What is this place? What is this place that we got here? Ooh, solar panels. That's kind of cool. Hopefully they're going to just let us pull this guy in here because we're not backing this thing in, that's for sure. We're not backing this thing in, so I don't think. So hopefully they don't want that. That's good they don't. Alright, let's go here and kind of get her. There we go. There it is, right there. Look at that. That's actually really good. That's pretty good. We got her really straight in there. Look at that. That is beautiful. That is super beautiful. Now they can unload this with their forklift, which is somewhere. I would assume they got a forklift. Maybe not. Maybe they use that digger and take it off. But look at this place. This is awesome. This little greenery area here. So beautiful. But that's going to do it for us this time, everybody. I really hope you enjoyed it. When we come back next time, like I said, we're going to figure out how we're going to get to Thompson Falls. Either we're going to take a drive up there, or I'm already going to be there, and we're going to take a load from there and start our trek down towards Texas. Like I said, I'm going to get that figured out, though, during the week. And then that way, when you guys come back, it'll be a surprise. How about that? Surprises. We all like surprises. It's that time of year. So thanks a lot for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day.